What is up, gamers, travelers from distant lands? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel where I play video games and you sit there and watch me. I appreciate everybody that's hopping in now or hopping in at a different point. It's a lot of fun playing these games, chatting with all you folk. Just check some audio settings here. Mic sounds good. It's right in front of my face. I made sure to test all... Hey, don't do that. I made sure to test all the features before starting. Oh, and you see that thing over on my left? As a new fan. You may hear it in the background as it keeps this room chill. We've got multiple computers going. It heats up pretty fast in here. For those of you that aren't watching on YouTube, but are on Instagram or social media, I am streaming on there as well. I got my phone right here. We're doing Instagram Live. Check it out. Crussh Gaming. Instagram. Social media. It's probably the handle that's on all social media platforms. And then my YouTube channel. Today we are being joined by the Guild. Haven't seen them in over 2 months. We are going to party. We're going to grab food, grub, whatever's available. Maybe meet some new members. And we're going to have some fun. Last time we left off, we were still in the mines of Moria. So we are going to try to get out of Moria if we can. And if not, we'll just be there forever. Forever and ever and ever. Today's stream is brought to you by Slate Mocha Latte. 20 grams of protein, 120 calories, 0 grams of added sugar. Our drinks are ultra excited to jump right out of their cans and help you crush your day. Crussh. So make sure you give them a little shake, crack with care, then shamelessly chug away. Tastes pretty good, honestly. Do I recommend having coffee at 8:20 at night, Eastern Standard Time? No. But do I need that to stream? Absolutely. All right, let's hop over to the mines of Moria. All right.
Back.
Thank you. We are live on the good old YouTube, Instagram. Let's, I think last I left off, I was in Dolvenview trying to upgrade my legendary. There's a little Foliage Master. Oh, I got to get the lo-fi music playing too. Shout out to the public playlist on Spotify. Lord of the Rings Lo-Fi. Gotta love it.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Reforging a legendary item unlocks new tracery slots, increases the item's power, and allows you to rename it. Costs so much, jeez.
Gets worse the more you level up.
Jeez. Well, my guy just turned level 59 earlier, like when I turned on my computer, which was hilarious. So I need to upgrade my level 52 legendary item. I gotta upgrade it.
As far as unlocking slots goes, it's in the 1 in 6 of every 10 levels.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. it's level 60 now. It just bumped it right up to 60 rather than 59. That's very nice of them. Does it increase the traits of the whatever is in the slots? Or is it just
you get new slots at the first and sixth levels of each 10 levels.
Okay.
As far as the cap that you have, that increases, but you do have to go and upgrade every single tracery that you have.
Ooh. Okay. And how do you upgrade the tracer? Is it just kind of adding it in there, or?
No, you add your runes to them. So as you've been getting, uncommon and such like that runes, that's what you use for. It's kind of a currency.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, where did we leave off? Were we focusing on Durin's Way? Quest in the north east section of Durin's Way.
You gotten a goat yet?
What?
You have a goat yet?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Goodness.
Yeah, no, I'm not traveling Moria on foot. That would be insane. It's been 2 months since I played this game, so I'm just trying to figure out. Once Ian gets on, I mean, he's level 140. He said he does like 6,000 plus damage each hit or something like that. So, like, once he hops on, he's gonna help rock out a lot of quest stuff for me. Southwest of the 21st Hall. Where the heck is that? This way, 21st Hall. Yeah, let's just go find Stable Master. Alright, we're gonna go up to 21st Hall. Are you a subscriber to the game too?
Yeah, I am.
I feel like it's such a positive to be a subscriber. If you're not, then you have to grind like extra hard.
But at the same time, the trade-off is it could be worse. It could be WoW, where you have you got to do both.
Yeah, that's true. I was playing WoW, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Wow, World of Warcraft just got so boring. Star Wars is good, but like I'd have to dedicate more time to it. Lord of the Rings is just such a good story to it.
Great story, and I really do like the quality of life adjustments they've made since when I used to play back in 2010.
Yeah. Which one is that one? Vanity? Okay. Let's go do that one. decoding. That's not good. Okay, just gonna keep playing. This way. What are you working on right now?
Just round stuff up.
Nice.
Trying to make beer for the celebration going on later.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He showed me the kin house and the updates he's made so far. It looks really good.
Yeah, I donated all the crafting stations we have downstairs now.
That's awesome.
Kind of lets me have a domain over that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Out of everybody in our kin, I think you two are the ones that played this game the most.
Hello, all.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not too late.
No, you are good.
I'm still working on making beer. I sent you the first batch.
How much beer are you making?
Yes.
I mean, I am a dwarf. I'm okay with this. We dwarves drink.
Why is it not?
Hopefully it's come back online since earlier. Did anyone know?
No.
He got off earlier making alt. Was supposed to add me, never did. He was like so determined to make an alt for woodworking.
That's how my minstrel started. And then I ended up in Max Level.
I'm working on. Well, do you think they're gonna do a level increase with the Umber expansion?
They're planning on it, as from what I heard. It's they've actually started doing the backbone to it. If you look at certain items, it now has maximum level of 150.
Oh, okay.
When you look at like higher level tracers and such.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I just hit 107. Be right back. I need soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Yeah, I mean a poke bowl for dinner. That's why I was late.
That sounds delicious. We've got meatloaf on the menu for tonight.
My roommate had turkey meatloaf.
Wait. I said meatloaf, Ian. You have to quote Lord of the Rings right there, because I said the word meat.
Where's the meat? Or meat's back on the menu, boys.
There you go.
I don't even
Sometimes
quote
you
the
do, like-
movies that much.
Attempt to do my best Smeagol impression about taters, just to be unrelated.
Oh, I can't wait for Wednesday. I'm finally gonna have a desk after 18 years of not having a desk, minus college.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is my... So the vertical plugin I have, the encoder is not working. I gotta figure out, because then I can't record vertical content.
Oh, you're not live yet?
No, I'm live.
Oh, okay. Just setting stuff up.
Yeah, he is. Occasionally I get to hear the echo of myself,
Should I come from my mic?
and Lord, do I hate my voice.
Okay, I feel that. I fucking feel that
Do
entirely.
you hear it through the microphone, my microphone, or do you hear it on something else?
No, it's through the in-game audio. You're not getting any echo.
Okay.
You're asking.
I mute my laptop before it starts pinging like an asshole. Yeah, no, I'm trying to foam ancient script, and I'm not sure the best way to do it right now.
The best way to do it is to get traceries and disenchant them. You have a flame of Anklement, right?
Yeah. Picked up in Moria.
Took me a long time to figure that out.
What material do you need to make armor for me?
Pardon?
What metal do you need to make armor for me?
So for your next set of armor, because you're level 100, it gets kind of iffy all until you get to Doomfold area, which is 120, and unfortunately I don't have recipes for that. Just the processing. So as you continue to gain recipes and go and shoot them my way, I can make you stuff.
So I haven't been getting any recipes lately.
Me neither, and I think that it's actually a level gated thing, and I'll have to go and get them for myself. Makes it a pain, but I'll figure it out.
Because I'll throw my annoyance going for you, I don't care. I don't know if you saw in the house, but we have like 200 something in there,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one who's mined it so far, I think, and put it in the kin house.
Yeah, I mined a bunch of stuff, but I use that to make your armor set.
Yeah. Which I appreciate, even though they don't believe in giving dwarves good armor textures.
You get the bare-chested cosmetic though, so like, who needs armor?
So I have to look professional. I am the kin leader.
He does.
Being tough and bare-chested is absolutely valid as far as that's concerned. You're a dwarf.
I'm a short, stubby little dwarf. What do you want me to do? Stroll in with a big dick bear besides me? Sorry, Cam, I know you're live.
Oh, no, it's fine. Kids don't really watch this anyway.
This is true. But, like, am I wrong?
I haven't battled in forever. You were weak. Oh, I upgraded my legendary items, Ian.
Oh, nice, nice. What's your damage on them now?
Once I finish this, hold on. Sword does 108 or 109 DPS. And my belt adds extra healing, which is nice.
Incoming healing.
Yeah.
My boon gives incoming healing rating. It is ranked at 7,802 incoming healing rating.
Jeez.
And my sword's DPS is 1,245.
That's insane, dude.
My stats still leave a lot to be desired. My finesse is only 28.1%.
I don't know, after I took a look at all your stuff, like, your offensive stats seem about fine, but your defensive stuff, not so much.
I know. I'm trying to scale a little bit more towards survivability with upping my crit chance, because I'm spec towards crit healing. So, like, after each kill, I get about 10,000 health back.
I'm going to say that that's one of the champion's most important self-sustains, your procs on kill.
Yeah. And it's like the only way I can stay alive in combat, because otherwise I'm just popping heal potions. And half the time I still pop heal potions.
Getting up there guarding gets a lot easier because you get that, like, refreshing breath and you get Heart of the Warrior and all that stuff. You get, like, 3 full restores. Like fighting Gary from Pokemon.
I mean, no one is getting on for this Kimpody, apparently.
Everybody's busy.
Sorry, buddy, I tried. I sent out messages.
It's all good, man. Everybody's grinding and playing their own games. As I like to promote and talk about on my streams, I'm not in this to do anything crazy. I just like playing video games, and it's nice to kind of build and play with the community, you know? That's what it's all about.
He loves us.
Yeah, it's been a long time since, you know, we first met, started playing, and what was it? Was it an instance that brought us together? I think it was. I think it was the which one was that one? The
Wraith of Shadow, Wraith of Water.
yeah. I don't miss those at all.
No. You don't want to know how many times I've reran those with new recruits in the can. I found a new recruit in the kin who actually likes those instances. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. No. Damn.
No, I want to get a raid podied together soon, because we're starting to get a few high-level characters in the kin.
Yeah, no, it'd definitely be fun. I mean, this is a hot take here, but I still haven't done Helm's Deep, Minas Tirith, Gundabad. I haven't done any of, like, the high tier ones, you know?
The epic battles?
Yeah, I haven't done any of them.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm talking actual raids, not even epic battles.
the epic battles are cool, but it does, like, level gate you to... Well, not even that. It brings everyone to the same level, so it's really nice for helping alts level up and stuff.
Yeah.
Really? Do you think I would level up faster if I played one of those?
Maybe? It all scales to your current level. It's just you're in a lot more... There's a much greater volume of stuff, but you're not getting quest XP, but you are getting a lot of combat XP.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to at least hit Helm's Deep in the near future. But I'd like to get
Good
through
luck with
Moria
that.
first and get to Rohan at least before I do that.
Helm's Deep is in the 80s, buddy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, once you finish like Moria up here, you're gonna go right into Lothlorien. And straight
Yeah.
to Mirkwood, which is honestly I prefer Mirkwood to that because at least you can just continue to progress instead of just waiting all the damn time. I think a lot of
Yeah.
Moria was like waiting.
Gondor is painful, though. I mean, Rohan's painful. Gondor's not too bad.
Rohan
Rohan's
is?
painful because of the mounted combat. If you do it without the mounted combat, hear me out on that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
not
lot
so
better.
bad. It's just travel time is painful at that point.
Oh, the maps are huge over there, huh?
They're massive.
Yeah.
I
were
recommend
made-
taking like a fast mount and just using
Yeah.
that instead of your warhorse because the warhorse mechanics are just so poorly
Like-
refined because of the tick rate of the servers.
Yeah. Like, let's put it this way, Cam. If you're warhorsing, you could be like halfway across the map, and then you'll rubber band back to like Edoras.
Jeez.
Like, I wasn't even in Edoras, but here I am.
Would you feel that this game would be a lot better if the maps were smaller?
I wouldn't say smaller. Oh, Duel just came on. I don't know. I honestly, hot take here. I'm not entirely opposed necessarily to the ideas of a stat and level squish. What I want for it though is like, what if they did the stat squish but kept the level cap at 150 for now? Like brought up to 150, maintained it at 150 for a little bit, maintain what they were gonna do with that level with that stat squish, and make each level a little bit more viable and like have more meat to it.
Yeah.
My
mean,
take
that's-
would be that the biggest problem that we have is that we're still running on 32-bit servers compared to 64-bit, which everyone else is. Now, for those who aren't into programming, what that means, it is an exponential difference.
Yeah, what servers do SWOTR and World of Warcraft run on? Do you know?
World of Warcraft does run on 62-bit servers now, but honestly, they're so washed out. As far as the Old Republic, I'm not sure.
Because I know
I just
that.
know that a long time ago, Turbine went and had the schism, and the people that were left over to take care of Lord of the Rings Online, they now call themselves Standing Stone Games.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of their talent didn't go with them. This game exists as a labor of love.
Yeah, the community is what keeps this game alive right now.
Yeah, I mean, right now it kind of feels like what's the verbiage? Feels like a community built game, not like a big game. Like World of Warcraft is built by, Blizzard and Activision and all that stuff. This game feels like such an indie game right now. Because I heard rumors that they may potentially upgrade to the Unreal Engine at some point.
Yeah, I was the one who told you those rumors.
Yeah, that would be insane. But they'd have to overhaul this entire game to do that.
I haven't heard anything about those rumors in forever.
Yeah, it's...
So we were lucky enough to get a dev in chat, in World Chat for a little bit, I think a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they basically informed us that they have the 64-bit servers figured out. The problem is the chat functionality doesn't cross over in the way that it should. So we could get those servers, we could get a vastly increased performance, but we will lose the ability to talk to each other. And the community is such an important thing to this game that they're not willing to do that until they have a solid fix.
Oh, yeah.
Also been told that we have some other investors that are looking to improve the game significantly.
Yeah.
I have a hot take theory, but I can't say it on screen. I'm gonna post it in council channel really quick because
Oh,
I'm
don't tell me
not
you
just.
believe that stupid like Amazon rumor. That's not happening.
I'm not saying anything out loud.
What, Amazon potentially making an MMORPG or
That's
some type of
confirmed.
game?
Oh, that's confirmed. I mean, like
Yeah.
Amazon picking up Standing Stone Games.
No,
Yeah.
that's not my theory.
Because when you have like a group like that, it makes sense to go and pick up a group that's actually really adamant about keeping to the lore and all that stuff. But if Amazon does make a Lord of the Rings MMO, it's going to go the same way that New World did. They're going to promise a whole lot of stuff, and you end up with not that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was typing out. My theory is that it's gonna be like a RimWorld where pretty much it'll be popular for like a week and then it's going to die off. But here's my theory. My theory is that it's going to bring a lot of player base back into the game.
Yeah.
Because all those players that were just all hyped up for an MMO and a Lord of the Rings MMO just got their hopes and dreams shattered.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
So, what would you do if you're looking for an MMO that's Lord of the Rings based?
And like
And-
scratch the Lord of the Rings itch, so to speak.
Well, I mean, it's
So my theory is we're gonna get the influx.
you see similar things happening on the Star Wars aspect with all the games that are coming out through Respawn and other companies. They're trying to create all these different entities, and I'm like, you already have extremely popular games that there are a ton of player base playing these games. So why wouldn't you just improve upon that, where you can provide that extra monetary value, than spending millions and millions of dollars creating brand new games that either will tackle or won't tackle the issues in the current games, you know?
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but we have gotten word, or I've gotten word from World Chat and such, that there are people that are interested in going more into Lord of the Rings Online and helping revamp that. Because if we can get a new engine, if we can get these things to actually work properly, especially the mounted combat, that Lord of the Rings Online did a few things that were voyages into the gaming world. Take, for example, the water. Have you actually like taken a look and appreciated the water reflections and all that stuff?
Yeah.
That was the same technology that was inevitably used to go and create Portal.
Interesting.
Like it's a very similar thing. It's that ability to create perspective-based reflections.
Yeah, I mean, they have so much potential here. I mean, even because I think Ian and I talked about this months and months ago, about if they go this route and they want to revamp the game for like Unreal Engine or whatever mechanics they want to do, if they shut the game down for a month or two so that they can really dive in and, you know, apply those effects properly, I don't think anybody would be highly upset about it. I think we'd all as a community be okay with a quick shutdown or a longer shutdown so that they can kind of get that stuff laid out properly. But they'd have to address revamping the graphics over the entire game so it doesn't look so Minecrafty, and they'd have to adjust the conversations between NPCs and players. They'd have to tackle a bunch of issues that are, you know, currently in this game without ruining the true lore of the game. And if Amazon takes over for this, they more than likely will put their own spin on the game like they're doing with Rings of Power. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of what they tried to do with that.
Yeah.
You need to turn off you have voice activation on.
So nice
Or
again. The whole thing.
Jess hopped in and her voice activation's on, and she doesn't have it set to push talk.
Oh. I'm trying to get a few of our other kinnies online.
Yeah, bring them all on.
I'm working on it. Not so easy.
I mean, I will never forget or ever stop playing Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. Still top tier RTS game ever made.
Yeah, I still have that game.
And then even when you expand over to the second one, when you bring the elves and the dwarves into it, that was great. And then they started going downhill with the expansion.
Game.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Where you can make your own hero and everything. Oh.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Lord of the Rings game, there was a Lord of the Rings game, I think it was called War in the North, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
it's
I
one
remember
where you
that.
could, like, you took control of someone. It was like a first-person slasher. Well, not a first. It was like a slasher game, you know, a hack and slash. That was so much fun. It was my favorite thing to play with my buddies when I was a kid.
Old
I had to go
times.
look it up. Yes, it is War in the North.
Oh, okay. So War of the North's yours. My most favorite. So I love the RTS game, but if you go into like third person or first person kind of action, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. I absolutely love that game so much. I've been trying to find a way to put it on my PC for months and months now because it's just so good.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Where do I need to go? Shadowed Refuge.
Can I just say, honorable mention to the Lego Lord of the Rings game?
Yes. No, of course not. Yeah, I mean that and
Hey,
the
an honorable
Hobbit.
mention, that's good.
And if they could just take what they did with the Star Wars Skywalker saga mechanics and apply that to the Lord of the Rings one.
Dude, the only thing that upsets me about Skywalker Saga is it's not multiplayer.
Yeah. That's
Guys,
too much work for them to put that in there, right?
I think that we should celebrate Cam's return by all of us Scrooge McDucking into the gold.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but can you guys see me okay?
Yes.
Hi, dear.
Welcome.
Where is everyone?
Where do I need to go?
Why is no one answering?
They're all busy.
No. Well, my roommate probably passed the F out right now.
Kind of
If
weird
he's got-
if we don't hear each other.
He's got work in the morning. Well, I do too.
So you two are together, right?
Yeah, that's
You guys are
been
in
together
the
for
same
10
room
plus years.
gaming right now.
It's the only room with air conditioning, so
Nice.
Mood.
You said you guys have been married for 10 years now?
I've been together for over 10 years.
Nice. Congrats. That's awesome. Love to hear
I've
that.
actually been watching Lord of the Rings lately, and she's been watching me nerd out over stuff, and she's been okay with it, so definitely a gamer.
Did you do your Lord of the Rings duties and talk about Vigo's Broken Toe?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was just about to ask that. I was like, how many times have you told her about him breaking his...
We haven't gotten there
That
yet.
scream
We haven't
right
gotten to the
there,
scream.
that was real.
I did talk about
We
the
lost. I feel Lord of the Rings nerd right there. That scream right there, real.
I just...
Why were better than Star Wars? No one in Star Wars broke their foot.
No, right? I watched a TikTok earlier today, and this couple was doing an entire Hobbit and Lord of the Rings marathon, and they started at 3:30 in the morning, back to back, and they finished at like 11:30 p.m. that day.
Yeah, it's a hard challenge.
It is.
So
Yeah, we are. We're watching the extended version, so we haven't actually gotten to the second one.
Oh,
yeah, I used to do it the extended. So I had a holiday with my old best friend in high school. We called it Lord of the Rings Day. We would. So, just saying, we were in high school. We did questionable decisions, but cannabis is now legal in my state. So we went out, we bought a bunch of pot. At the beginning, middle, and end of every movie, we got stoned. By the time of the second Hobbit movie, when they're in Mirkwood, now keep in mind, we watched in chronological order of more, so we watched the Hobbit movies first.
that's
And then we
interesting.
watched The Lord of the Rings. Because The Hobbit, the reason I try and explain to people watch The Hobbit first is because at least now you can understand how Bilbo got the ring. It's a very minor plot point in The Hobbit, but still it loops everything together. And when you have that throwaway line about getting him out the door with the dragon, they understand that.
Yeah.
So I like to have people watch The Hobbit first and then go into The Lord of the Rings. But so by the time they're in Mirkwood of the second Hobbit movie, you were so out of it that you were just amazed that this black box on the wall is producing pictures.
I
You're
personally
like,
don't think that I could do a full marathon. Now, back in the day, I have done extended edition Lord of the Rings back to back. I've watched all three of them before. I mean, that wasn't a true struggle, but that was an all day thing. And then I did do the Hobbit marathon one time, but I can't do Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's a lot of time commitment.
oh yeah.
We could do that as a guild, though.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this great content.
We could get a bunch of guild members in the stream Discord movie night.
Yeah. Because I think all of them are on... they're on or Max. I'm sorry, it's not HBO Max anymore. It's just Max.
Well, if there's a way to link a Movies Anywhere account, you know, the Xbox, Microsoft, whatever, like movies account thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I own all 6 Hobbit and Lord of the Rings extended editions.
That's fantastic. I have the Hobbit. My buddy back home still has my extended edition Lord of the Rings ones. I just found that out the other day.
I'm super hyped. My roommate told me like 2 weeks ago. He's just wanting to pick them up because they're at his house. He found a really old, like 1950s bound copy of the Lord of the Rings, but not just the Lord of the Rings, also the Silmarillion and like a bunch of Tolkien's other writings.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Dude, how do I
All
get
in,
to
like-
here?
Silmarillion when I was a kid, man, that was rough.
So I've had a lot of concussions due to playing ice hockey. So when it comes to reading, I struggle a lot, which is why I really don't mind audiobooks.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you mind audiobooks at all? Those are pretty good.
Yeah, it's just the trouble is finding a good one. Like I was listening to The Hobbit all day today, but I was doing an audiobook at the Silmarillion. Dear God, just getting through the Idolindale is a lot.
He's a very descriptive feller.
He is.
And that's just the first 45-minute prologue of the book.
Thank God. I don't think I could do that. I get so bored.
It's beautiful writing,
Yeah, of course, of course.
but it's just like dear God. But like,
How do I get down from
it
here?
is different because, let me tell you, Tolkien can get dark. Like, yeah, y'all were like, well, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, well, it seems in The Hobbit are too kids friendly. Yeah, go read the tale of, what is it? The Children of Hurin, or Horin.
Okay.
In that book, this man gets his father captured. His father is captured and tortured by Morgoth. His son is sentenced into exile so he's not captured by people. He is accepted by elves, trained as an elf warrior, gets exiled by the elves, ends up killing his best friend accidentally because he is captured by orcs, and everything else that can possibly go wrong. This guy's life is brutally wrong.
Jeez.
So, like, whoever says that Tolkien doesn't get dark, yikes. What do I get? I need to go to Onor.
I'm freaking lost in these tunnels. This is silly.
And wait till you get actually no, Moria, after you get through Moria, there's really no really difficult area like that again for a while. I think the most annoying area I'd say I deal with nowadays is Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
Only
Just
because, and hear
It's
me
so
out.
easy to get lost.
It's not just that, it's going up the tiers of the city.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god, I
really like
forgot.
it.
There's a lot of tears in that city.
Well, if you go there in midsummer or for the midsummer event, at least you get fast travel from one tier to the next.
I am there for Midsummer event right now, and there is only 4 horsemen. Before the war, there's a bunch of horse positions where you can just travel all over it. It's great. Like, before the Battle of the Pelennor Field is awesome because then you can just zip around. Because there's like 12 different quests that take you like from ring 1 to 7, from 7 to 3, and you're just bouncing all over the place. This is like, what, 9 rings? 8 rings?
Something like that. Right?
Crucify me, I actually don't know a Tolkien fact for once.
I think it should be. I think it's 9 tiers. You're thinking of 9 tiers, but that last one is kind of up for debate because you have like around the center and the center itself, which is basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Like, you're splitting hairs with that one.
I have so
I
many
need
quests.
to go where? You're lifting the high hall.
This way?
So,
Wait,
like,
hang on, Mark.
fun fact: did you know that Tolkien helped write one of the first English dictionaries?
Yes,
Did he
I
really?
Oh shit! Got a yes and a no. Which one did he write?
I actually don't know. I don't remember. I want to say it was Web. It wasn't Webster.
No, it was. He actually helped co-author a large part of the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
God damn it, I did know this.
Wow. Don't doubt yourself, man. That's
You
awesome.
were correct.
God, I fanboyed that man way too hard. I actually once watched a YouTube video that was, I think it was called In the Defense of Tolkien's Calendar. And it was some guy trying to get, like, everyone opinion to be the same as his on how we should just all agree that Tolkien's calendar is better than the regular calendar and we should use it.
What was Tolkien's calendar?
It's like the same calendar that he uses in The Hobbit and everything. It's like so convoluted though. It's like I think there's 12 months, but every month has the same amount of days. There's like 3 days for New Year's and I think a week or 2 weeks off in the summer because of how the extra days line up.
Jeez. Okay.
Because like if you put the same amount of days, so if you do 365 divided by, if I remember this correctly, bear with me, it's been like 6 months since I've seen this video. Divided by 12. Okay, so you put,
What?
so each month would have 30.4 days.
I can't get through
So-
this area? What the
Each month would have,
Come on.
that's times 60, no, times 24. That's 730 hours. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember how this guy did his math. I'm just gonna Google Tolkien's calendar and read you how his calendar works.
Sent you a bunch of pipeweed.
Do I have to share it?
You don't have to, but it's a
Dude,
lot for one
they-
person.
They still make Tolkien calendars. That's amazing.
They do. Like his teachings go. Also, another thing is that what we're currently going into. I'm not sure if you've seen like the updates that's been going on to the game itself, but you're going into the 5th age, so to speak.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and that was something that Tolkien did not expand upon, but his son did to a good extent, actually.
So are we going to get more Lord of the Rings stuff?
Yeah, it seems like they are on the cutting edge of stuff. I don't know where they're getting their stuff from. Maybe they'll make their own thing for all we know.
Okay.
But they are reaching the limits of even what Tolkien's son went and made.
Yes.
That's actually
I
awesome.
apologize for cutting you off, but here is how the calendar works. It's by Shire reckoning, so it's not Tolkien's calendar per se, it's one of Tolkien's calendars. So it's a 12-month year, all 30 days long, plus a 5 or 6 named days around to round out 365 days or 366 days for leap years. 2 of the named days were Yule days, one the first day of the year and the other was the last day of the year. Between June and July were the life days and common years, but not leap years. There were 3, 1 life for mid-year's day, life and 2 life in leap years. God, this is convoluted. I can't keep up.
So, long story short, is that Tolkien decided that in order to keep things balanced, he took days out of the calendar entirely. They became less as part of a month and an entire instance of their own.
Yeah, and those are just random days in the calendar that are like, yeah, do what you want with them. Like the holidays, pretty much. You don't have to do jack.
Yeah, and like the holidays did not consider the holidays to be part of the rest of the calendar. They had these like 3, 6 to 5 things just floating around.
Thank you for rescuing me on that butchered version of Tolkien's Hobbit calendar. Jesus, I'm sorry.
I like that they are expanding upon Lord of the Rings, and it didn't just stop with Tolkien. Like his lineage is assisting in expanding upon it. I like that.
Someone was the biggest fan.
It's like it's the same thing as Ghostbusters. You had one of the main guys who created Ghostbusters, his son, something Reitman, Reitman, I think. He's the one that is furthering the franchise. Just came out with the Ghostbusters Afterlife thing. So it's cool to see like that kind of stuff happening. I like that.
The problem is that as Tolkien was kind of leaving the scene of writing, he did not want a fifth age. Because he felt that the story of The Lord of the Rings was done. And his son did not feel happy about that.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so much that you can expand upon, I guess.
Well, more that Tolkien actually did have, he had a framework made for all this stuff. He had stories, he had named characters that were going to go into the Fifth Age, who were like the grandsons of Aragorn.
Yeah,
And he
because
just stopped.
he didn't want to really keep dragging it out.
It's like, I could, but I don't want to. And now the fans are like, I'd prefer if you did.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You're going to see two sides of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to see people that they don't want to see, they don't like the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. They thought that it should have ended with Return of the Jedi. But then you're going to see the people that are like, oh, I love all the new content that's coming out. Let's just keep pumping out as much crap as we can. They're going to want the same thing for Lord of the Rings, you know?
I take kind of offense to that, because if you go and you look into the lore of Star Wars, it did keep going. You had the adventures of Cade Skywalker.
Yeah.
Dark Horse comics. And they were fantastic. You should have made movies on that.
Yep. But George, I mean, he sold it to Disney, and Disney's like, I'm going to tank the crap out of this.
Nobody gives a flying crap about Ray Palpatine.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I agree so much.
But Cade Skywalker, the fucking bounty hunter, that is a story worth following.
Yes.
This is what happens when you put a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans in a room and tell them to talk about Star Wars. Ray Palpatine sucks.
No.
We agree with what Star Wars fans say.
She doesn't suck because she sucks because she was written as a flat character. That's the main problem.
Exactly.
She did not have enough depth to her. There wasn't, oh yeah, I discovered that I'm suddenly this person. Now I'm this person, and then the movie ends, I guess.
But it's like you kill off the main bad guy from 2 trilogies, okay? You kill him off in the 6th movie, and then out of nowhere you bring him back, which negates everything that happened. Oh, but he's a clone. That doesn't matter. You brought him back. He didn't need to be back.
What kind of name is Snart?
Thank you for saving Swaina from the goblins and from himself.
Like, Supreme Leader Snoke. That was.
Yes. You're saying Snoke. I'm thinking Leonard Snoke, Captain Cold.
Oh yeah. See, like, he was more interesting when going into the Last Jedi, but then the Last Jedi happened and he just died. And then they're like,
I was content learning about Snoke and his intentions, but
Yep.
Here's what I want to know as someone who has seen minimal Star Wars content. Well, not minimal, but average, let's say. Because I've seen all 9 movies. I've seen Clone Wars TV show. I've seen some of Rebels. I've seen some of I saw all Bad Batch season 1.
yeah.
And some of season 2. I just have to catch up on season 2. And I've watched some fan theories and breakdowns of stuff from leading up to the Clone Wars, stuff on the Clone Wars, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert like I
Yeah.
am in Lord of the Rings knowledge. So here's my question: the fuck happened? Because hear me out. Empire, the Republic exists, and Empire takes it over. Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
But Rebels take down Empire. Rebels install government? Question mark.
Yeah,
Versus
that was the
order?
big problem. Like
Question
that's the
mark?
big. That is the big plot point. Is that actually the CIS was correct the entire time? They were trying to pull away from a thing, but they ended up being a controlled opposition
Yep. Because
from the very beginning.
Palpatine made them the bad guy. The Confederacy of Independent Systems, like Dooku, especially when you watch the animated Tales of the Jedi episodes with him in it, like it makes sense. Like Dooku was not bad. I have so
he
much
was
more
a
respect
Sith
for
Lord.
him. He was not
He
the
was
Sith
an-
Lord, but
He was trying to
Palpatine
keep
used
order
him.
in a chaotic world.
Yep,
Wasn't he Darth Tyrannus?
he was.
That's a Sith. Alright, so he's a
He was
Sith
also
apprentice.
the least disfigured out of all of the Sith.
We need weapons and
Yeah.
armor that can be repaired or melted down.
What, you
That
don't
was-
like
that
my
was
boy Emperor Prune?
It's because Palpatine, Darth Sidious, lied to Dooku from the get-go. He did the same thing he did with Anakin. I can give you ultimate power, and you can save Padme, like all that stuff. Lied to Anakin. He lied to Dooku too, saying like, I'm gonna help you change the galaxy for the better. Like we're da. And Dooku's like, all right, well you're better than the Jedi right now because the Jedi don't give a flying about any of this.
Well, wasn't that because he wanted to go on a mission to save a planet and the Jedi Council didn't let him?
Yep.
It was about his stance on slavery.
Yes. And the Jedi were like, we're peacekeepers, we're not soldiers, we don't get involved, we just kind of watch this stuff happen. And Dooku's like, how can you just stand there and let this happen?
Which is a valid, like, it is a very valid question.
Yeah. Like the one episode where he goes and he saves this diplomat on this planet, and Dooku almost straight up just kills all of them, all the bad people, the bandits or whatever. And he had to hold himself back because Qui-Gon held him back. I'm just like, bro, I was watching that on a plane ride and I almost broke down. It was intense. I don't know.
That makes sense because there's always the topic point of, since Dooku was Qui-Gon's master, you know,
Yeah.
is that why Qui-Gon never became on the council? Because he took too much to Dooku's teachings of we are more than just peacekeepers.
Yep. I mean,
Because
it brings to light the logic that, and I hear some people talk about this, the rebellion destroying the Death Star was a horrible thing because they killed so many lives on that Death Star.
it
Like-
was a terrorist act.
Exactly. It's the same logic as that. The Jedi, and they act as peacekeepers, but they're more controlling than anybody thinks they are. That's why I associate myself more with Ahsoka and air quote
The Grey Jedi.
the Grey Jedi. Yeah, because they have the true intentions for the people at heart rather than just the strict Jedi logic, you know?
Well, you could also argue that some, like a Jedi Sentinel, no, not a Sentinel. What's the one with the green sabers?
Aren't they the
Counselors?
masters? Yeah, counselors.
Some counselors have that ideal because look at someone who's more hands-on leader, like excuse me,
Dwarves must fight the
uh,
dwarves.
Qui-Gon or Yoda even, who, yes, it's the people first, it's the order, but even to a degree, Qui-Gon was about the people first,
Absolutely.
and Yoda immediately coming back to Coruscant's like, let's go, big dick style, you versus me.
Yeah.
Like, he was going to take down the whole Empire in one fell blow.
Like, bringing to light all that stuff with Dooku and Qui-Gon in the animated show, it just made episode 1 so much more powerful. And
Which animated show is this?
So this is Tales of the Jedi. There's only 6 episodes, and 2 of them were dedicated to Dooku and Qui-Gon. 2 of them were dedicated to Ahsoka, and I forget what the other 2 were. But watching those 2 episodes, because there was one where Dooku was young, and it was while he had just picked up Qui-Gon as a Padawan. And then there's another episode where it shows Dooku deleting the Camino stuff in the archives and kind of solidifying himself as not part of the Jedi Order anymore. You know, it was a good watch, and I respect Dave Filoni to the max for everything that he's done for Star Wars. He's like the Padawan of George Lucas, and Kathleen Kennedy is like the Palpatine.
That's fair.
She needs to be removed. But I hope the same kind of stuff doesn't happen with Lord of the Rings. Because you know at some point they're either going to redo all the movies, or they're going to try to continue on. And I don't know how well any of that will go if they try to do that.
So here's my thoughts on the matter. You can redo Lord of the Rings. You can even diversify it to a degree. You just have to diversify it properly.
Yep.
Because, for example, there is no reason there should be Black Hobbit in Rings of Power. First of all, they're not even hobbits. They're Hereford. There should be no Black Herefords. Why? Well, actually, no, there should be Black Herefords, because that's the one that makes most sense by Tolkien's description. There should be black men, because there makes no sense, or even elves to that sense.
They were the Westernese folks. The Westernese folks were they were the darker skin.
Yeah, but not in Numenor.
No, the Numenorians were far north.
Yeah.
Right, but you look at Numenorian men in Rings of Power, they're one of... First of all, Isildur himself is... Well, he's tan, but... What's... I'm skipping on the actor's name. The character's name. The one who didn't die. His best friend.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I repressed Rings of Power. It was painful. But his best friend, who got kicked off the Sea Guard with him and punched him in the face, I think it was like Antimo and something else.
How do I get there?
But whatever, he's not a white guy, and it's like, doesn't make sense because Numenor is restricted. Well, not restricted, but it's landlocked. It's islands. It's an island in the middle of the ocean. Like, it shouldn't have cultural diversity to it. It should be very single.
Yeah, but in today's woke era, Amazon felt that they had to do that.
But that's the problem. They could have diversified in a way that it didn't have to be that way. Where you look at where somewhere, let's say, you take the Southlanders. You could diversify the Southlanders. No one would have given a shit. And yes, you can even add in your main characters to be of different nationalities and backgrounds and racial profiles. Like, look at
The Rohirrim are actually darker than most.
Say again?
The Rohirrim are pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rohirrim aren't in Rings of Power.
Which is weird. Like, it's...
Well, Dunlendings are dark. Rohirrim are based off northern Scandinavian countries in real life, so...
What are your speaking on that diversity thing? What did you think of the designs from Magic the Gathering when they did that collab with Lord of the Rings?
I didn't mind them. I really didn't. I think they were well done.
I think they clearly had no idea what they were trying to model after. There were so many more icons that they could have modeled after.
That I'm not going to disagree with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on anything, but I could tell it's like they had to stay within a specific realm because of, legal reasons. So, I mean, Sauron himself looks nothing like Sauron we've seen him as before. So
That's the thing. A lot of these interpretations of Sauron are going to be different. Like, to be honest, I didn't mind Sauron's elf form in, what was it? The Shadow of War.
Dude, wait. Are you talking about Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War?
Yeah, you look at Sauron's elf form in those, and he's fine.
Was
and
it
they have the same right?
Was it like Monolith Studios? Who was the one that made those games?
I think it was Monolith.
I gotta look it up.
Great games. No one has ever played them. Definitely play them.
Monolith Productions, yeah. I thought they personally did a fantastic job portraying many different elements in Lord of the Rings. Celebrimbor, Ian, you and I have had this discussion before. Celebrimbor, fantastic way of being portrayed. How he was portrayed in Rings of Power, just silly.
I will take him. We've had this conversation. You know where I stand. I will take him how he is in the Lord of the Rings game over how he is in Rings of Power. However, I still don't believe either is a good enough interpretation of him.
WB was significantly better, though. They did portray someone who had been betrayed by the giver of gifts.
Yeah. I think the game did a fantastic job, only in the fact that Celebrimbor himself is a very powerful elf that, yes, was betrayed by Sauron. And they didn't do anywhere close to a good of a job in the show. Like, he just had certain qualities to him that was just like, I don't feel like I'm in the presence of this specific greatness by seeing Celebrimbor. Like when he popped up on the screen, then they said his name, I was like, that's Celebrimbor?
Yeah, that's true. He felt kind of weak.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem that we're seeing with a lot of these rebrands that are going on is that they aren't giving the villains enough of a human kind of characteristic.
Yep. I agree with that.
I think, to be honest, what they should have done, I apologize for the crinkling of the bag,
No, you're good.
is they should have kind of prolonged the Southlands arc with Adar, and at least had that be like your season 1 ending was the formation of Mordor.
Yeah.
And like Adar's defeat. because don't even bring in Sauron yet, because here's the real fucking thing.
Hey, he's
The
like the true
rings
mayor.
of The Rings of Power were not forged that quickly, Amazon.
Yeah, they sped right
First of all,
through that
the
in the
Elven
last like
Rings were
minutes.
made after the Dwarven Rings and the Human Rings. The Human Rings were lesser essays in the craft. So were the Dwarven Rings. The Elven Rings were when Celebrimbor mastered them.
Yeah, I don't.
And Celebrimbor's rings were made without Anatar, aka the three Elven rings, are the only ones that were made after Sauron's One Ring, and therefore why they were able to detect Sauron's One Ring. God, I am slurring my words. And that is why they couldn't use them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went a little deep in lore there.
No, it's fine because like we all heard through social media outlets that Bezos' son literally came to him and said, "Look, don't mess this up." When he found out that his dad got the properties to make that show, and sure enough,
You shit the bed.
yeah, it really did. Okay, there's a freaking rock wall here. I don't know how to do this quest. I can't figure this out.
Dude, why is everything so like graphically laggy right now? Like the ground is not loading.
Jess and I are currently at we're chilling at the Kin house.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
will
I'm gonna
come
head
hang
that
out in
way.
a minute. I was just trying to where is it?
See what are you on?
I'm coming to the Kin house
Also,
right now.
by the way, just from looking at what you're currently doing right now, I would not bother. Like once it drops to blue, it's not worth it. Keep to the epic quest, and that's about it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do the story, the epic quest. Yeah.
Right now, you got 2 teal and 2 blues.
Yeah, no. I was trying to rock out book 3 on volume 2. So I just want to power through Moria as fast as possible at this point.
If you want to power through, then you should have all your quests in red and orange.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain multiplier that goes into those things. If you do underleveled quests, you get underleveled XP.
Interesting. Okay.
It scales based on difficulty and operative level.
Yeah, because what level is...
I need to get up to Threshold of the City.
All right, where is everybody? Upstairs?
I'll be there shortly.
Now you're done.
Cam, make sure you're dressed properly. I would put on new armor, but I don't have a new outfit for you, really. I need new gear. I'm dying out here.
Do you want me in cool looking gear or do you want me in edgy?
Fancy. It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. I'm going to get rid of my weapons. Because we don't need weapons in this house.
Does anyone else know, by the way, that we have a shortcut to the vault and everything for those of us who are not subscribers right outside of the kin hall?
Yeah, if you go outside and I think to the left, you get a
It's right by the spawn to the.
yeah. You actually get all the stuff. Like if you want to go and find.
Let's go check that out then, because I think I have some more outfits in my
Why don't you
vault.
just use your subscriber service?
Because I don't have it right now. I got to go into town and get it.
Only everyone fellowship up.
Where is it?
Yeah, I got some stuff for you.
I have to friend a bit. Hold on. And that's the friend something. How are you guys' weapons doing, by the way?
Oh, nice. Why is it not letting me do anything? Oh, because you're adding stuff.
If you run out, let me know. I got plenty more. And so does Hallie. I sent like a bunch
Oh
of my stuff.
my client just froze.
It's a little laggy.
Bro.
What did he do, yeah?
It just kicked me out of the game. Hold on.
Oh no! They were drunk.
What did you do to him?
I gave him a lot of alcohol.
Oh, well, I'm opening all of the pipe weed right now. Ah, great. Inventory overflow from pipe weed.
Yeah, there's too much to drink.
The game's
You
like,
gotta take
I'm
your shot.
done.
You died.
Alright. Yeah, everyone take a stack of weed. What kind of weed you want? It's suiting that the bud tender in real life is handing out.
I will take some Old Toby if you still have any left. That is my favorite because it was Gandalf's favorite.
Old Toby?
Yep.
Oh, my friend. You get 100 bags of Old Toby. Josh, what kind of pipe weed would you like?
Now we got another person. Oh, our brawler.
It'd be cool if everybody could join the Discord channel too. There we go. I'm back. Did you make this custom message?
Which one on the...
We welcome
Simon?
all the free
Yes.
into our kin. United we can beat back the darkness strangling our world.
Yes.
It's a good choice of words.
Alright, someone
How do we access the vault? Where's the thing for the vault?
over here.
Where are you?
Over by the front door. Oh, look at our little hunter friend.
Get on
He's
my
gonna
goat.
die. He's gonna die. Don't jump that way. No. Alright, so Cam, you're
Level
gonna go.
10.
You're gonna go back this way, Cam. Someone add Riddick to the
Okay.
the fellowship, please.
Is
Thank
it
you.
up here to the right?
I'm sorry. No. So I'm just trying the Discord chat.
Come back here. Come get some beer.
That's the most aggressive thing I've ever heard.
Come get some
I
drugs.
feel like
Oh
I'm
no!
back in college.
I got all the stuff that you traded me. The honey brew, the Shire spice, the blackberry, and the pipeweed. It looks like it sent it to me and then it crashed my game.
That's okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Is it
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
what is
11, 12,
this?
13,
Everybody's
14.
following me. Where? Wait, Ian, where are you?
I'm down by the gate.
Okay.
I
Everyone-
made about 80% of what I made.
I
The
have
rest
like
I've been giving out is like
1,400 I have 1,400 pipe weed in my inventory. I can be a
That's
pipe weed dealer.
crazy.
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
the good stuff. You need some?
No, I got good stuff. All right, where are we going?
And
Okay.
that's why. And the funny thing is, he didn't even have to brew that much alcohol because we have a beer tap that never runs out.
It's fair, but
And
it's not fun if you
right
don't
through
have
this,
it.
Oh, it's in here.
I feel like my game's about to crash.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, I haven't crashed yet today, and on my beat up computer, miracle.
Auctioneer.
I'm not loading yet. I'm definitely no. We're moving a little bit.
Here we
Nope, we
go.
made it.
My vault.
So nice to see the kin together. Oh, look at a little hobbit. Hi, buddy.
Dunge. Oh, nice. I'm gonna turn this up. It's just lo-fi song on the lonely mountain.
Let's give you some pipe weed. You're gonna get some pouches of sweet leaf. You Riddick. Yeah. Wheat gales. I myself smoke dragon's breath.
There we go. I got a better outfit on now.
And if I can remember to pump trade. There we go. Oh, you're looking nice.
Yep, I
You're
got
looking
my
clean.
cloak on. I got an outfit. I have my
What
circlet.
outfit is that?
This is festive azure tunic and trousers, and the festive azure cloak with a circlet of men. This was given to me free at some point during one of the festival things. Precious.
The thing is, I just don't think any of these would look good on a dwarf.
It was a struggle finding outfits that look good for hobbits.
I mean, that's you, man. Have you figured out, like, have you seen what my brawler looks like, dude? He is attractive.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
like,
like full.
casual
He's
swag, dude. It's a little much.
My brawler, Punchatize, is the edgiest boy. He has the cloak with the 9. He's got the gray company outfit. All in olive. Looks good.
Let's see.
All right, everybody got their outfits. Did you figure yours out, Ian?
I think, should I go with the Wandering Bird or the Robe of Elder Days?
Elder Days. Sounds good.
Elder Days.
You know,
Head where I have my
that Hobbit outfit
circlet.
actually looks pretty nice. I like that with the gold. Shoulder pads.
I wish they made like a special category for like Hobbit and dwarves for like shrunken tech for like special gear for us because we have shrunken texture. Would that be so much to ask for?
Hey. Yes, apparently right now it is too much to ask for.
I mean, I know, but
I'm gonna smoke this pipe weed while I'm waiting.
I don't need my. Alright, we're good.
There you go.
We looking better?
Yeah, everybody's looking better. I like this armor on you. That looks pretty cool. All right, let's go party.
Good party. I got some fireworks to set off.
Oh, you have fireworks? That's awesome.
I saved them from the anniversary event.
Is it this way? This way? Yeah.
Yeah. So the anniversary event was what? 3 months ago now?
I think so. Nothing like riding a horse indoors.
You're in the mountain, so it kind of works out.
Do you guys see this? I have a little green marker showing up on my screen right here. That's funny. There we go. It's gone now.
I think you went a little overboard, my friend, with the pipeweed and the alcohol.
Well,
The only reason I say this, and hear me out, the only reason is because I have nowhere to store it.
are we going upstairs?
If I could put chests in the house, I would put it in the kitchen because we have a kitchen. There's just no storage ability.
Yeah, man, the only reason I sent it to you is because I was running out of places to put all the sheer volume of beer that I was making.
Well, there's like 15 stacks in the open housing storage of Honeybrew beers, spice ales, and West Mint coffee for when we sober up. We all know you humans are the lightweights among us all.
I am in the banquet hall right now.
I am doing some, just some inventory work really
You've
quick.
muddled your wits. Oh, I'm already drunk, apparently.
Like I said, you humans are the lightweights among us all.
What happens if I just
That's
keep
fine.
drinking?
That makes us a cheaper date anyway. So there are these things called kegs, and you can get sinister kegs that will teleport you to random places because you get so fucking blackout drunk that you end up somewhere else.
No way.
The most dangerous one being the Moria keg.
I
Was
want
there
it.
a quest line in Moria about that? Or kind of tied to that?
So it's actually part of the spring festival event, and if you aren't part of that, then it's hard to get because all these things are account bound. But when the spring event does come around next time, I think that I will spend some time, or I can help other people spend some time to get what is necessary to do so.
Where is everybody?
I'm putting beer in the chest.
Because you don't want to carry all that alcohol around in your pockets?
Look, I'm going questing tomorrow.
I just fell down the stairs. I broke my knee.
Oh,
Damn
no.
it, I'm not even drunk yet.
My guy is.
You're quite. My guy's just quite merry.
I'll have another drink.
Jam's a lightweight.
I'm fairly certain in real life I could outdrink a dwarf. Some dwarves.
Cam, what you drinking, buddy?
I just had a sip of everything. The blackberry, the honey brew, and the spice.
I don't have any of the blackberry. I only have the honey brew. And I have some spice in here.
I thought I sent you a bit of everything. You have multiple mails from me.
Oh, pie favors. Yep, there's the blackberry ales. Oh boy.
You have a lot of mail from me.
Oh, there's the lag.
I have spent about half this day brewing beer and growing pipeweed for you.
I love you for this, but we don't have the storage.
I know, that's the problem.
How much gold do you have?
I don't have much. I'm perpetually poor because of allies.
Fair.
I'm legendary item poor.
I mean, I'm doing okay with my legendary items, but I'm poor on ancient script.
Ancient script isn't an issue, but that's also because I have like 2 max level characters. I have coffers that I've yet to go and like redeem.
You want to trade me some?
I wish. If I could make profit on this, I actually would have by now.
Oh, absolutely.
So, has everyone seen the Kin House's updates lately? My drunk ass just fell down the stairs.
Don't fall down the stairs, dwarf.
Alright. Come on, go human.
For Kazan.
How do I fight you?
You gotta wait for the timer, and then we fight.
Here's sparring.
It's not letting me do anything.
Well, because you're dead.
You're stunned. Yeah.
Jesus, you did so much damage.
I am Halleck of the Big Dick.
And I could hop over to my minstrel.
You have myths. I don't.
Well, I have courage.
We can all go sit outside on the porch and smoke. Actually, I might be able to get one last person online who I've been trying to get into the kin and into the game.
Oh, it's got to load.
Now, to be fair, some of the drinks that I made are more stronger than others. The ultimate honey beers will knock you on your ass.
Oh, so drank them?
Yeah.
That's one. I mulled my wits. Oh man. I'm really 6 deep. I'm 5 deep now. 4 deep. 5 deep. 6 deep. Can't count.
I'm going to have to leave this room and come back because the tables and everything still haven't loaded on my end.
Who needs tables? They haven't loaded on my end either.
Game is glitching. The game is glitching. Game is glitching. It's lagging like crap. Yeah, no, the tables are not even showing up. That's hilarious.
I blew a dragon
How'd you do that?
because I'm smoking dragon pipe weed. Depending on what you smoke, you will blow a different smoke tree. So I think Old Toby is a smoke ring. Dragon is a dragon.
Oh, it did a little smoke ring. That's cool. Oh,
No, Old
you
Toby
just
is
did
like
a heart.
Because that was Old Toby. Gramwich Braid. Let's check this out.
Let's put on some different music.
Yep, so I'm off. Let the drunk dwarf set off some fireworks. Welcome back, Cam.
Hold on, let me put on. There it is. I'll play this in the background on my stream.
I'm out fireworks, so that was a short
I'm a
firework.
scholar, so I didn't make fireworks.
If you guys are watching the stream, you can hear this song playing.
I'm way too drunk in game for this. Oh, our brawler's like is fight me drunk apparently. Aggressive posture plus 7.5 melee damage minus 6,000 physical mitt. He's fight me drunk. And
I can't get my brawler past Mary.
see,
Oh, my guy is
I
quite
am
merry.
Riddick is masochist. Boast of swiftness.
Okay,
And fight me.
I might have something that can help with your wisdom, etc.
Let's see. I'm a dwarf. I'm only Mary right now. I've just chugged about half a stack of those.
They only go
ultimate
to certain
hundreds.
events. So they only go to that one tier, and that's how that like drinking mechanic works. If you do that again, it just resets the. You can't get like over drunk on weaker beers.
Well, all this did was muddle my wits, and that was the ultimate beer.
It's not the worst I can make. I can make worse, but it takes time.
I'm stronger than our brewmaster.
I never actually like went deep into the brews. My coffee's probably stronger than the beer I can make.
And since we're all here, Ethereum, jump if you can hear us. I know you can hear me, Tepid. Ethereum, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mr. Mr. Hobbit.
Yes. Female.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
No,
Welcome.
can't see. Alright, so I thought you were a male Hobbit, but I'm also very drunk. I see three faces. On my screen now.
Hey, you were just complaining about how drunk you weren't.
That is
Yeah, but
absolutely
you know
a
what? My
female
screen's all
hobbit.
blurry.
What's the story there?
My screen was blurry, but I was only muddling my way. I want something that's gonna put me on my butt. Like
Well,
I
then
did
we'll
the
have to
keg.
go and get you the. We'll get you the Moria keg.
I'll wake up in the Balrog's house like, hey.
You can. That is absolutely a thing. It will bring you to areas that you will die.
Alright, so since everyone's here, let me show everyone a quick tour of the Ken Hall. So, obviously up here is a feasting hall. There are tables up here, but it's glitched. If you see them, great. If not, I apologize. Ignore the weird floor colors in some of the rooms. Up here, just some bedrooms. Don't really worry about up here. So, down here, if you guys do get furniture stuff that you want to add to the Kin house, send it my way, or just send it into the Kin mailbox and it'll get put in. Like in here, we're working on the Kin's throne room. We have a little kitchen area over here we're working on.
That guy can't walk straight. This is so funny.
I'm already sober again. It's sad.
There is a keg over here.
Yes, I know, but it's a wooden keg. It doesn't do anything except for give you beer, and that only makes me feel a bit lightheaded. So that's some strong stuff in there.
Oh, weak sauce.
If this is to end in fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out fire.
I don't know the tiers of drunk in this game, but in here's a kitchen. So if you get any materials for a kitchen, please bring them by. Kegs included. Just some random rooms that are just here for decoration. If you want to go sit and meditate, you know, we have a little cushioned bench. Now, down here, over here, we got another just chill out room, little nooks. Down here is where we've really been working. Yeah, watch the stairs. Ignore the blue floor. We have our library here. It's all Gondorian. We have a mage hall over here, which is still to be worked on. Across here is the armory, where we have to figure out if we can get weapons to mount. So again, any furniture you guys find, please bring it. And then out here is the crafting hall, where we have one of every crafting station.
What
What
can I
you do
say
if you're a
except
subscriber, do not click towards Three Peaks map paper.
Yeah, don't click that. It'll
was
send
made
you to
earlier,
Gundabad.
It'll send you to Gundabad.
It
However,
happened to me
guys,
earlier.
if you stand on it, you should be able to hit your crafting button and be able to reach all of the crafts. Except for the garden.
I'm sitting on the replica of the throne of Rohan.
Do I need to kick your butt again for staying in my chair?
You're a dwarf. I am man.
You
Saying,
want to go for round two?
the only reason people ever got angry at man is because they tossed more.
Want to go for round two?
No, I don't.
Huh? Who wants to fight the dwarf?
Log over real quick.
Go ahead, switch characters. See how this goes, I'm curious. I want to see how badly I get my butt whooped.
Oh, that's gonna give. I forgot to pass that fellowship off. Oh shit.
It's just to tap it. Alright guys, now he's gone. Let's hide everything and everyone run to a different corner of the world, otherwise he'll hunt us down and kill us all. Everyone got it? What's your crafting over there, Miss Hobbit?
Just smelting.
Do you need any ore or ingots?
No, I have lots.
Okay, because I'm all maxed up to, what is it? On Prospector, I'm maxed up to Annoying.
I have a shit ton of jewels if anybody needs any.
You can toss them in the chest upstairs, honestly.
If you want gems, then go ahead and hand them over to T. She's a jewel crafter.
What level's her jewelry at?
Oh, like I have crafted jewels.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, like jewelry?
Yeah. Or not jewelry, but gems that are polished.
Nice.
What class is it that makes the pocket items?
I don't know.
Like the baubles and everything. Oh boy. I don't have a fellowship one to summon you.
That's fine. I can get over there.
We should set up like a little dueling area. Just have battle arenas. Who's down for this idea? Just have kin members. Like anytime there's a argument in the kin, you meet in the middle and duke it out.
Wait, are you saying make a fight club?
Yes, except I'm not because.
But you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club.
Exactly.
All right, well, I appreciate everybody hopping on and having some fun. Thanks for showing us the updates to the kin house. I am starving. I'm going to go get some food. And I'll see you guys back on here over the next few days, I guess.
All right, later, buddy.
All right, see you guys. And with that, we're going to end today's stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for hopping in. We had some fun. We talked about some great topics. Not just Lord of the Rings, but we expanded outwards. We just had great conversation. A lot of guild members showed up. And you got to see the updated kin house, which is cool. Yeah. So, happy to be back on the MMORPG gaming, whatever it's called. We'll be playing those more as time comes on. But as always, keep crushing your games, and I will catch you next time.